So from cleaning hotels to 15,000 people in the community, $1 million in 71 days. Tell me how.
It's the model that I'm in, the master resale rights, private label rights. That's how I was able to do it because think about it. I have thousands of people selling this product for me.
Okay.
So they're doing the work.
Okay.
I created it one time and they just resell it over and they keep the profits from it. So it's the model.
Did you always know you're going to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, I always knew that I would be somebody doing something. Everybody's going to fail. That's one thing. Like if you are an entrepreneur, you're trying to do something, know that you're going to fail. I knew that I would fail. I knew that I would make mistakes, but I knew that I was not going to give up. We teach you how to set up your online store and everything. So you literally can get your business up and running within like 40 minutes.
That is,
And it's a done for you digital product
yeah.
with we have 50 done for you ebooks inside that you can customize, white label, and change to your branding.
Oh, that's killer.
Yeah.
That is killer.
Welcome to the Billionaire Show, where we highlight some of the most creative and non-traditional ways to make money in real estate. We will showcase some of the world's greatest male and female real estate developers and teach you how you can make money by using the same strategies. Now, it's time to develop. Here's your host, Charles Noonan.
Welcome to another episode of the Landbank Show, where we highlight dope individuals that run up a bag of money. So today we got a very special guest. We got Billionaire Brooklyn, whose son is named Bronx, who is from two of my favorite places, PA and Detroit. Y'all know I ran up tons of money through land banks in Detroit. So we got like Detroit's finest, Billionaire Brooklyn.
Hey, you guys.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm really grateful to be here.
Yes, I forgot two things in your intro.
Okay.
So I got cards too, right? I got cards and everything, but I forgot two things.
What?
$1 million in 71 days.
Yes.
Absolutely crazy. I should have started off with that, right? And then I got you down as the SaaS beast. Software as a service.
Yes.
Beast, bully, killer,
Yes.
monster, right? And you have the Digital Boss Academy.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So the Digital Boss Academy is a master resale rights community. And basically what that means is I created a program and I give you 100% rights to resell it as your own and you keep all the profits. So I personally didn't make the $1 million in 71 days. My community did as a whole.
Okay.
So we generated all this income. Everyday 9-to-5ers, entrepreneurs were able to bring in $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month.
Wow.
You know, all these different people. So
Genius.
Yes.
I love it. How'd you learn about, so SaaS, right?
Yeah.
Software as a service. How'd you learn about that? How'd you get into that?
because I used to be a business coach and I was burnt out. Okay. And I was like, you know what? I'm a new mommy now and I don't want to give my time away so much. So
So
seriously.
you said let other people do the work.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting ready to retire with this.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to bring in monthly recurring revenue. And I already had the software, but I wasn't using it as an agency model. So I got into it by just doing research. I saw people on TikTok talking about it, YouTube. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to have people pay to use this software instead of paying me to have my time, because my time is most valuable to me right now, being a
Absolutely.
mom. So I was like, you know what? Software as a service instead of me, servicing.
That is so smart. That is genius. That's high level thinking. A lot of
Yes.
times people just think of how can they make it and how hard they can work.
Yes.
And you kind of thought like mix the two. How can I make tons of money but not work as hard?
Yes, that's
Awesome.
my motto.
So did you start out with a product of your own or you just started out with the software?
So I started out with a product of my own. I've had courses, I've had ebooks, I've done so many different business models.
Okay.
So, I mean, credit, business credit, ebooks, classes, I've done so much. So I've had my own products.
Don't you find that the journey that you have to take to get where you are today, right? it's all relevant.
It is.
It's all relevant because
Yep.
now if somebody comes in and they want to launch a digital product for credit, you can help them. You know
Yes.
exactly how to help them.
Yep.
If they want an ebook to go crazy, you know exactly how to help them.
Yep.
A lot of times I find entrepreneurs, they get discouraged because something didn't work, or because they decided to change or do something new. But I always tell them, like, that's a learning experience. It's not over. You're not done. If you find something that adds more value, you can do that and leverage the value from what you learned before.
So true.
Nice.
So true.
All right. So you started Digital Boss Academy.
Yes.
So everyone knows the world is going digital, right? TikTok, you told me about, Instagram, YouTube. Where else do people put their digital products? I got a number one seller on Amazon, by the way, and I forgot, and I totally forgot.
Okay.
So Amazon, there's so many
Amazon.
platforms for
Yep.
digital products. What's
Yep.
some of the main ones?
You can promote your products on YouTube. For me, my main one is TikTok.
Okay.
That is where I go crazy. Instagram, Facebook, anywhere that you have a following, people can find you. You can sell your digital product on.
So you almost have 190,000 followers on Instagram, but TikTok is bigger.
No. I don't have that many followers on Instagram.
How many you have? You got a
I
lot.
only got like 18,000.
Is it?
Yes.
All right.
I wish. I
So-
hope that we gonna get there.
So TikTok is bigger.
TikTok is 41,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about TikTok, because I ain't on. I can't manage like multiple apps like that.
I tell people you need to get a TikTok because the algorithm pushes you in front of new people every single day.
Okay.
So when you go live on Instagram, your followers, your same followers are going to see you. When you go live on TikTok, you're getting hundreds, thousands of new people every single day that didn't know you before.
Is that
Seeing
something
you.
that helps you? Is that something that you coach your team to do?
I teach that inside of in DBA. It's
Okay.
a TikTok module inside of there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about TikTok Shop? TikTok Shop, because that's new, right?
Yes.
You guys killing it with that?
So I haven't got into TikTok Shop yet, but we do teach that inside of DBA. I just haven't personally
That's
got into
more
it.
physical products.
Physical products like
right.
Amazon Prime,
Yeah. Skincare,
wigs.
bracelets. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. Now, we got to unpack this $1 million in 71 days.
Yes.
I know the challenge model, right? Where people do a challenge and then at the end they get people to join. And I've heard of people doing $1 million in a day that way, right? And I understand that. But tell me how you made $1 million in 71 days.
Listen, I don't want people to get confused. I did not make the $1 million in 71 days. The community sales did.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not a millionaire yet.
Okay.
Okay. But
This is still phenomenal.
thank you.
In any respect,
Yeah.
$1 million, like,
no, 1.1. Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to leave
Don't leave
100,000 out. I don't want to leave 100,000 out.
Don't leave.
1.1 in 71 days. So your team members, the people you coach, so you've coached team members of your community, and they made $1 million in 71 days.
Yes, it's the model that the master resale rights, private label rights. That's how I was able to do it because think about it. I have thousands of people selling this product for me.
Okay.
So they're doing the work.
Okay.
I created it one time and they just resell it over and they keep the profits from it. So it's the model. That's what,
So if I come out with an ebook, I join Digital Boss Academy, and you teach me how to market and sell my ebook and whatever products.
yes.
Awesome. All right. Man, that is phenomenal.
Yes.
That
thank you.
really is.
Thank you.
So what'd you do a little bit, tell me a little bit about what you did before that.
I had 2 salons.
Okay.
I was teaching beauty professionals how to get into digital products
Okay.
courses because when I used to work in a salon, I was struggling to pay the booth rent.
Okay.
And people would always ask me to teach them what I was doing. And I went online by accident. Because at first I was doing in-person trainings, and then I couldn't afford the booth rent. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get online. I'm going to do a FaceTime call. And yeah, I'm going to do a FaceTime call. And I started promoting on Instagram.
Okay.
I had a creative flyer myself, and I was doing I think it was a teeth whitening class at that time. And my first customer, I was charging $900 for the class, and she came from California. I was like, oh, we got one here. We got it. And I just started promoting Zoom classes. I was doing one-on-one classes. Then I started doing group classes.
Okay.
Then I got into the pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it happened by accident because I just couldn't afford the booth rent.
Wow. Where so you were doing hair in a salon?
Lashes, beauty services.
Everything. What city?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, but I would travel back home to Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I would go on tour. Like I would do stuff in Detroit. Yeah, because I didn't have a location at that time.
Okay. So you were just like a professional that does these services, and when people called, you would go
Exactly.
get them right.
Yeah.
Cool. Tell me about your history in Detroit, because you know, so Detroit is such a historic city, right? I started Landbank Properties. My first Landbank property was in Detroit.
Okay.
I got it for $1,000 and never left. Like I never looked back.
Wow.
I think in like 2018, I started
Okay.
going crazy with these houses. Because in New York City, you can't find houses that start at 1,000. The vacant properties are $300,000 or $400,000, $500,000.
Wow.
So when I saw that, I went crazy. I love the city. Detroit people are some of the nicest people in the world.
Yes, they are. It has a bad rep, but
The rich people are nice. The poor people are nice. And that's something that surprised me. You would think there'd be some level of like misery and some rude, but it's like the poorest people were as nice as everybody else.
yeah.
So I really love the city. Tell me about your history there.
Well, I moved to Detroit. Well, it's Southfield, Michigan. It's the outskirts.
know Southfield.
Yep, I went to school in Southfield. And I moved there when I was 15. So I was just, I was in high school. I didn't play any sport. I played sports in middle school. And then when I moved to Detroit, it was just a different vibe. I was like in a whole new world.
Yeah.
Because I come from a small town, a small city. And when I came to Detroit, I was like, wow, like, we got people like me that look like me that are successful.
Yep.
Nice cars. Like people in my high school were driving Range Rovers to school.
Okay.
It was just something that I've never seen before. So it was a different world. But I love Detroit. I didn't really do a lot in the city. Just worked 2-3 jobs. I was a manager at 18 at Dollar General.
They love Dollar Generals. There's a Dollar General.
Dollar General, Dollar Trees.
Everywhere in Detroit.
Yeah.
Right. Right. No offense to Dollar General, but y'all are way oversaturated in Detroit. Like seriously. I didn't see a lot in Dearborn. But I saw a lot in like Detroit,
in Detroit,
proper.
yeah,
Was
city.
kind of crazy. Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, with, like that's all y'all got. But I love Detroit. So
Yes, I love it.
did you always know you're going to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, I always knew that I would be somebody doing something. So I'm not going to say an entrepreneur, but I just knew I would be somebody big. I would
Okay.
be doing something.
You didn't know how.
I didn't know how. No.
Okay. School. You finished high school. Were you doing like hair care or cosmetic stuff in high school?
So my grandmother is a salon owner for over 65 years. So I grew up in a salon.
Okay.
So I was like 10 years old braiding her clients' hair and, just doing everybody here in my neighborhood. So that's really how I started.
So these experiences help so much. They shape you,
do.
they mold you. Sometimes people frown upon the stuff that they have to do in the meantime to where they really want to get to. But it's really those things that build you and
Yes.
to make you like a successful business owner.
Yeah, so true. Even when I was working, at the Marriott cleaning hotels, and I was just doing all these different jobs. I knew that
Wait.
I knew that it would shape me into, like, I knew that where I was at that moment, I wouldn't be there forever, and I appreciated where I was because I knew I was learning something special at each level.
So you were cleaning hotel rooms
I don't did listen.
at
I'm
one point.
a real hustler.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I would never think someone that owns a software company
Mm-hmm.
and has how many clients? I heard you say like over 10,000.
Oh, inside of my community,
Yeah,
15,000.
15,000 people in your community.
Yes.
So from cleaning hotels to 15,000 people in the community, $1 million in 71 days.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how.
Mm-hmm.
Like how did you go from that?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that that's a horrible job, right?
Yeah.
But going from there, how did you get to this Digital Boss Academy with 15,000 people?
Failing.
Mm.
I failed so much.
Mm.
Digital Boss Academy was created 2 years ago, and I let it go, and I brought it back, and it's successful now, but it just failure, not being afraid to bet on myself, not being afraid to pivot, not being afraid to start something new, not being afraid to learn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say just failure. Honestly, I would give
Embracing it,
yeah.
laughing at it.
Mm-hmm. Learning
That's
from it.
key
Mm-hmm.
because we were talking earlier and I told you like 2 or 3 things I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like if I failed, I would laugh at it.
Yeah.
I think as entrepreneurs, you have to be able to withstand some level of failure
You do.
and embrace it. What do you think that does for you when you embrace failure?
Well, I think that you should fail. Everybody's going to fail. That's one thing. Like if you are an entrepreneur, you're trying to do something, know that you're going to fail. I knew that I would fail. I knew that I would make mistakes, but I knew that I was not going to give up.
Yeah.
So I would fail fast. Like let me
Ooh.
go in and let me, make mistakes.
Right.
Let me lose fast because now I'm going to, I'm going to pick up the pieces and I'm going to put it together. So I think that failure is just a part of the journey.
It makes you fearless.
It does.
It makes you fearless. There's
Yeah.
so many people that are afraid of entrepreneurship. Do you ever have people ask you questions about entrepreneurship and they ask you some of the most meaningless questions? You ever get that? They're like, well, how much money did you have to have saved up?
Yeah.
Or what made you really quit? And
Yeah.
when did you decide to quit your job? And when did you hire? And I'm like, y'all gotta stop, right? Like, if you don't just do the thing that you're thinking about doing, you will never get there.
Yes. Yeah.
It's totally, to all my entrepreneurs, it's totally okay to fail.
Yes.
It's okay to start a digital marketing company. It's okay to start a digital product and fail. The
Yes.
failure is only going to teach you. It's going to make you comfortable with learning. It's going to build the muscle that you need, right? Because you have to pivot sometimes
Yep.
or add on. And if you're not afraid to do things like if a new technology comes out, a new software, an add-on, you're like, all right, hey, we got to go learn that and put that in the community.
Yep. Definitely.
It makes you so much stronger.
Yeah.
Just being fearless. Failure does not hurt as much as you guys think.
Yeah.
To everybody working a 9 to 5, if you want to make it as an entrepreneur, embrace failure. It actually helps you. You can fail forward.
Yes, you can.
Yes. All right. So here we go. The podcast is about helping people make money.
Okay.
It's about telling people how to make money, not just glorifying like the results you got, but tell people how can they make money through your services, through the Digital Boss Academy.
So you can get into the Digital Boss Academy 2 different ways. So we have a volume 1 that teaches you digital marketing. And for those of you guys who don't know what digital marketing is, it is just promoting products and services online, right? So if you are a service provider and you are using content to get customers to your salon, you're still doing a form of digital marketing, right? So that's what volume 1 is. We have volume 2 that teaches you multiple streams of income.
Okay.
Okay, so you can come in and learn a high income skill like stocks, TikTok shop, Pinterest. I mean, we have a wholesaling class inside. So if you want to get into wholesaling, but the great thing about this model is DBA, you are able to learn and earn. So you can come in, learn skills, learn a side hustle, and then you can actually resell the same community that you just learned from. So if you come in and you say, okay, I want to, we have an Etsy module. I want to sell physical products on Etsy. You come in, you have a successful Etsy shop now. And you start talking about, I just paid, $111 to learn Etsy, and I just made an extra $5,000 and brought that into my home this month. And you start telling people about it, but they say, well, I don't want to do Etsy. Well, check this out. We have over 40 different modules that's multiple streams. You may not care about Etsy, but you might want to know about TikTok shop. You might want to know how to get brand deals and become a UGC creator or a content creator. So it's so many different ways to make money inside of DBA. And so you can resell DBA and you can keep all the profits. So not only are you making money with the digital product, because everybody needs a digital product right now, but you're also, learning other ways to make money as well.
That is phenomenal. So just so I'm clear, I can resell the 40 courses that are in DBA?
You can resell DBA as a whole.
Wow.
DBA, you can put DBA in
All
your
the
bio.
courses, all the entrepreneur stuff, all the side hustle stuff. I can say Charles Noonan Academy, and I have 40 courses in there?
It has to be DBA. So we're on school.
Oh, okay. So it's Digital Boss Academy.
Exactly. You can customize it.
Yeah.
People, it's so fun. People, they customize the colors, the logos, they add to it. And yeah, we teach you how to set up your online store and everything. So you literally can get your business up and running within like 40 minutes.
That is.
And it's a done for you digital product.
Yeah.
We have 50 done for you ebooks inside that you can customize, white label, and change to your branding.
Oh, that's killer.
Yeah.
That is killer.
Yeah.
So there is no reason in today's world, if somebody needs to make money, if you just lost your job, we're coming up on the holidays, some of y'all about to get fired. No, this is real. Is it real?
It's real.
They typically do it. Big corporations typically do it before the holidays. They used to fire right before the holidays, but that got really sad. So now they start to do it, and just it's not me. I'm not firing none of my staff, but the reality of it is people are going to get fired.
Yeah.
September, October. Right before the holidays. They don't do it between November and Christmas no more. Corporate America, those people that had to fire all those people, they actually quit because it was just heartbreaking to let people go before the holidays.
Yeah.
So layoffs is coming up. Digital Boss Academy, how do they find you?
My social media is Billionaire Brooklyn. So Billionaire and then Brooklyn with 2 N's on all social media platforms.
I recommend everybody watching this, to my audience directly, Digital Boss Academy. You can find her on Instagram, Billionaire Brooklyn, but she's going to tell us a little bit more. What is the top selling product in there? Like, what's the top selling niche in DBA?
It is DBA. So DBA is the product.
What's the most, I'm going to say like the most viewed? Or what's the
what
thing?
What people want the most in there?
Yeah.
That they're excited to learn? I would say digital marketing.
Okay.
So how to promote, how to grow your social media, how to create digital products, how to sell digital products, how to get paid from content. Okay. So I think that would be the most popular thing that people get DBA for, is to learn the skill of digital marketing.
Yep. So when it comes to that, I always ask this question, and I try things, right? and oftentimes I'm successful at them. But I attribute a lot of my success to my hard work, right? I'm going to just completely dedicate myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to work harder than other people. Sometimes I find, like, when I get over the hill and stuff, I find there's a little bit of luck involved. I just do, because it's either I haven't given up in a lot of industries that I've been successful in, or there's just something that I find that when I want to do something, I make it happen and I'm successful at it.
Yes.
So I want to ask this question, because you allow people, and 15,000 people, to create digital products, right? In the digital space, right? So I got in digital products. I have an Amazon bestseller, right? I'm over 4,000 ebooks sold through Instagram.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
Congratulations.
I do ads. I have an ad person that does ads.
Okay.
So maybe like 2,000 sold on my own,
Wow.
4,000 in total with ads. Amazon, we don't really promote. So Amazon took it wings on its own and did well. My course did well. Mentorship is like out of this world, right? I have to actually turn it off. A lot of that's hard work. Some is luck. Some is the information that I'm providing. But I want to ask you, do you think being successful in this digital world is like you either got it or you don't?
I think that you can learn the skill to be successful in an online space. You can learn it.
You think it's a skill?
Yeah, I used to be scared to, go live. I used to be scared to. At one point, I was good with content, but I don't know what happened over the years. I just became scared to create content. I didn't know what to post, how to post. I didn't know how to show up anymore. So you can it's like a muscle. You got to work it. So I think that if you want to, you can be successful. It's just like riding a bike.
And that's for anybody.
Anybody.
I see people that have been on social media way longer than I have. Thousands of videos and no traction.
They may not know who their audience is, who their target market is, or they just need to learn the new skill, because there's old ways to do digital marketing and to market yourself. You have to be in tune with the trends. You got to change things up. You got to know how to pivot. Maybe you need to get a new camera. Maybe you need to come with different video ideas. You need to
Something,
change it
right?
up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's effort for me.
Okay.
My message is my message, right? I want people to buy property debt free. I want people to like save money. I want them to think of their future generations, their kids, and invest, right? Real estate is one of the industries that's made like more millionaires than any other industry. So sometimes when I look at other people trying and they ask me, and I don't necessarily have the time to be on all the trends. Like, I kind of do my videos one way. It's only two ways, right?
Okay.
It's only really two.
Okay.
And I find like that it works. And then I see other people that I meet with and just share my strategies with, and it works for them. And then I find other people where it just doesn't work for them.
You got to change something up.
So it's not just it doesn't work. It just hasn't worked yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The consistency has to be there. And you got to change. You have to always test things. What works for you may not always work for somebody else. So what works for you?
Right.
And you being consistent, like, you'll start to attract your target audience. They'll find you
Eventually, yeah.
for sure.
I learned too that being yourself is important. People are going to like you for who you are. There's like a subset of people of all the 8 billion people, right? There's a subset that are just going to like you and who you are and your authentic self.
Yes.
And I just try to do that.
Yes.
And it seems to work. It works for me. So I never really tried to I can't dance, right? So I've never danced on any social media. I'm just gonna like share. I have a passion to teach and help people, so I
Yeah.
just kind of stick to that.
Yeah.
And it seems like it works. Like people can kind of see the genuine care and ability to help people. So I just try to stay in that lane.
Definitely. I can't dance either, but I was trying to do anything to grow
Oh,
my TikTok.
wait. So you
I was
can't
trying
dance
to
and
do
you tried?
I was trying to do the viral dances, but
Did it work?
no, it
No.
didn't work. People were because here's the thing. Like I said, I'm willing to fail, right?
Oh, right,
I'm willing
right,
to fail.
right.
So I just wanted to challenge myself to get past that door of like
Yeah.
get comfortable with being yourself on social media. So that's showing my personality. So I did one or two videos dancing, but no, I
That's
let it
funny.
go. I hung it up.
All right, so look, tell the audience where your dancing
No.
video. No, we're gonna make it go viral. We're gonna make it work.
They're probably archived.
Oh, you took it. Oh, no.
Yeah.
You cannot take it
They
down.
probably archived.
That's the
You
thing
know
with
the
social
little
media.
dance they were doing Okay.
Nah. Well, see, I can't dance. So when I see people dancing and stuff, I turn because it's like, yeah, I can't. I
Yeah.
ain't really.
No, that's not my thing. And you have to find your thing. And that's one thing. I didn't like TikTok when I first joined
Yeah.
because it was like, I don't want to do the dancing. And I feel like everything is a trend. You have to do these things to get pushed out to the algorithm. And I'm like, I just want to be me.
Right.
I just want to do me. Let it
Yeah.
work, So I was trying different trends and I was like, man, I can't do this. Let me just show up how I want to show up. And it's been working for me.
Nice. All right, so we're coming into the fourth quarter.
Okay.
What do you have going on for DBA? Well, let me say this.
Okay.
Do you have a Landbank class in there?
We need one. People have been asking me about real estate, so we got the wholesale module. They're so spoiled in there. Whatever they want, I'm going to go get for them.
Okay.
And they've been asking me about can I teach? Can we get someone to teach them about buying land?
Right.
So this is just in alignment. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come to the community and teach us how to?
I will.
Will you?
I created. So land is something that we don't know where to buy. We don't know how to buy it. No one ever really teaches us land like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like we know we need it. We know it's a limited amount, but we don't know where to go to buy it.
Yeah.
So I came up with an acronym of how to buy land.
Okay.
And ironically, for our people, it's called Africa. Wow. And we make the acronym out of the word Africa, which
Okay.
makes it easy for people to kind of like remember when they're looking at land to buy.
Okay.
So I break it down that way, and then I give like some sites where people can buy.
What's the acronym? What is it?
Africa, the A stands for. You want me to teach it right
Yeah,
now?
real quick. Oh.
I'll give some.
Okay.
I'll give some of the most important things. Right?
Okay.
So we buy a lot of land in Birmingham. In Birmingham, you have to have a certain amount of square feet to build.
Okay.
So an acre is 43,560 square feet. So the first thing you want to look for, you want to find out if land is buildable. In Birmingham, you need 0.1 of an acre, which is almost 5,000 square feet.
Okay.
You actually need 6. So we just verify the area.
Okay.
The F stands for frontage. So you want to make sure you have access to your land. So we call that road frontage, right? So because if you don't have road frontage and it's in the back of someone else's land, you can't get to it. That's called landlocked.
Okay.
So you don't want to be like knocking on somebody's door asking for what's called an easement to get to yours. You just want to buy up front at the beginning where you have access to it.
Okay.
Then I teach how to verify the fundamentals of a sewer system. This is real deep, by the way. This is like
Okay.
stuff that nobody will tell you,
Okay.
right? You want to check like Google Earth, Google Street Views to see if there's a sewer and drainage. Because if there's no sewer system, then you have to do a septic tank. And septic tanks can cost up to like $15,000.
Wow.
So you want to verify the fundamentals of a sewer system.
Okay.
So you got the A is for the area, the F is for road frontage, the R is A is for A is for area, the F is for the fundamentals of the sewer system.
Okay.
The R is for road frontage. The I is for, this is a course, by the way. You got me giving out like,
I just had to ask.
no, I'm gonna give it. AFRI. The I is for infill lots. We want to make sure we're buying infill lots. Infill lots are lots that are located in a developed or developing area. Typically described as between houses or in an area where there are houses. Mm-hmm. The reason we want infill lots is because the electricity and the water system. Mm-hmm. So if there, oh, my camera blinked. All right, so if there are houses on each side of the lot that you buy, mm-hmm. you can just check the light poles to make sure that there's wires, and that will verify that there is electricity.
Okay.
Because if there's not, then you have to pay the power company to run a line all the way to your house, which can get costly. Mm-hmm. There's typically water lines already there if there are houses there. Mm-hmm. And most of the time sewer, but you still have to check the sewer.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is a huge
out
part of Africa and how I would teach it to your community. But then I would show it, and I would show them land that I bought, okay. and I would show them land that I'm building on. Okay. I'll show them like the whole process.
This is going to be so dope. I'm so excited. Can I make the announcement?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Make it right there. Go ahead.
DBA, we got something so special for you guys. Y'all asked for it. You want to learn how to buy land. We got the GOAT. I don't think nobody does it better than you. They don't. So I'm so excited for this. This is like legendary. When you coming?
It's up to you. When do you teach? When do you guys meet?
Are we going to do a live class or are we going to do a modules?
No, live.
Live class?
Live,
Let's
share
do it.
screen.
Ooh.
Everything.
Oh, this is going to take we raising the price. We raising the price of DBA.
You raising the price?
Gotta go up.
And I'm going to give them like 3 sites where they can go buy land.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, your community is going to be lit. It's going to be lit.
Price going up. DBA Volume 3 dropping. That's breaking news.
Don't
Volume
raise
3.
it too high on it, though. like we got to help these people. We got to help people.
It's still affordable.
Yeah.
Volume 1 is $111. Volume 2 is $222.
Volume 3, $333.
$333.
Let's
Come
do
on.
it. I like it.
Yes.
I like it. All right, so I'm going to get in there. I'm going to teach. And so right now I'm in the middle of building a house from the ground up in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay.
Birmingham is like the new hot spot.
Wow.
There's like hundreds of millions of dollars from the federal government invested into Birmingham, and they need people to develop. They need people to build. They believe in private to public relationships, meaning they have the money as the public, right? The community board and stuff has the money, but they need to partner with private individuals to build it, right? Mm-hmm. Because they can't build that. You can't, right? Yeah. They're not contractors. They're not developers. They can't do it. So they're partnering with a lot of developers right now.
Okay.
And one of the things that I'm doing in the near future, coming soon, right? Let's Build Birmingham.
Ooh.
I'm doing a conference. It's called Let's Build Birmingham. So if anybody wants to come to the conference, it's in February. It's called Let's Build Birmingham. Dope. So letsbuildbirmingham.com.
Yes.
Where I'm going to actually teach 500 people during the conference how to pick, purchase, and profit from their first piece of land or property in Birmingham. We should have partnerships with the Birmingham Landbank. We should have partnerships with community development. I'm bringing my builders, so I'm going to share like 6 companies that build.
Wow.
I'm bringing the banks. And then at the end, we have to learn how to protect our property because a lot of these properties we owned, like African Americans owned in the past, and we actually lost them through heirs' property, through taxes, not paying taxes, and things like that. So I'm bringing an individual who's going to teach how to put your property in a trust, how to protect the assets so it can be passed down.
Wow. I just got my trust.
Did you?
About maybe 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
My baby boy's a trust fund baby.
Let's
so
go.
Important.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Like, I'm so happy that this is starting for our community. This is like groundbreaking for our generation, right? So yeah, we're learning how to now get assets, right? and then protect them. There was a time we wasn't allowed to buy property.
Yeah.
Right? Then we went through our period. Now we're able to own it, build on it, right? So now I'm teaching how to build our own communities, right?
Wow.
We're going to be so powerful.
Wow.
And then, of course, we got the pros who's going to teach how to protect it.
Wow. Amazing. I'll be there.
You coming?
I'm coming.
You going to come to Birmingham for the conference? Dope.
Which-
No, let me tell my community. All right, look. Guys, we got Billionaire Brooklyn coming in person to the Let's
Yes.
Build Birmingham conference. I'm going to teach how to buy land in her community. Then we just going to go turn up. You're going to love it too. I got some really hot stuff lined up. There's a place that's going to hold a mixer for VIPs. It's called Denim. It's one of the most. So downtown Birmingham is beautiful.
Okay.
And all African American owned. A developer and I think like two of his friends own this place called Denim in Birmingham. Beautiful. Like, you're gonna love it.
I can't wait to check it out.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. So we're gonna do a mixer there, but we're gonna do a mixer. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do meet and greet and just have all the fun. But Saturday we get into it.
I can't wait.
Like straight learning. I want to bring all the resources. I want to introduce people. Just imagine 500 people in the room with everything we need.
Wow. Powerful.
The land, the contractors, the city, the land bank,
Wow.
the bank,
Wow.
how to protect it. Birmingham's gonna be crazy.
Wow. Life changing. I'm excited.
All right, so we
Yeah.
in there. All right, so look, let's wrap this up because I gotta go teach in your community.
Yeah.
You gotta start booking your ticket.
Yes.
All right. Tell everybody where they can find you and what it costs to join DBA.
So you guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook. My main platform is TikTok. I'm also on YouTube, Billionaire Brooklyn with 2 N's. Be careful because there's a lot of fake pages out there, you guys. I don't have Cash App. I don't have crypto. I don't have Bitcoin. I would never DM you first. That is not me. So just be careful with that. And we have 2 levels inside of DBA. Volume 1 is $111. It's $33 if you use Afterpay or Klarna. Then we have Volume 2, which is $222. And we might have to go ahead and bring that Volume 3 for y'all. I've been asking for Volume 3, so I might do it, and that would be $333. And here's the thing too, you can sell this DBA product. It's the minimum price is $111. We have people selling it for $400, and you keep all the profits from it. So, yep, that's the price.
Amazing. You heard it first.
Yep.
Guys, that's going to conclude this episode of the Landbank Show. Like, subscribe. Y'all go in DBA, learn how to make money, and let's get it.
Let's go.
Till next week, I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.